Hi, this is Palash Chakraborty, assistant teacher, XII High School and College. Welcome to my class. This is for class 11, subject English first paper, textbook preparation, unit 3, lesson 3. Okay, so let's read out the quotation. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, just keep moving. This saying is Martin Luther King Jr. Okay, so today's topic, I have a dream. Okay, so the following is an abridged version of a famous speech made by Martin Luther King Jr. on 28 August 1963 in Washington, D.C., USA. So let's know about the great man and his famous speech in brief. He was born on 15th January 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia, US, and died 4th April 1968 at the early age of 39 only at the Memphis, Tennessee, US. So, cause of death: assassination, ninja assassination, gunshot wound. So he was known for civil rights movement, peace movement, and he was awarded Nobel Peace Prize and Presidential Medal for Freedom, an American minister. So now let's read about his famous speech in brief. Okay, the Negro is still not free. The life of a Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation. That means manacles is for shackle for the hand, and segregation something segregated or set apart, and the chains of discrimination. Discrimination, that means demarcation or distinction. So the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of vast ocean of material prosperity. The Negro is still languishing in the corners of American society and finds himself an exile in his own land. Exile, that means expulsion from one's native land by authoritative decree. So, we have come here today to dramatize a shameful condition. I say to you, my friends, so even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It's a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. This is no doubt very touchy. Okay, so I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. Creed, that means a belief, any system or codification of belief. So we hold this truth to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. So what does it mean by oasis? A small fertile or green area. So I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. So he was a real fighter indeed. I have a dream. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious, racist, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification. Nullification, that means abolishment. That one day, right down in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have dreamed that one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh, here flesh means all person or people, shall see together. This is our hope. He is really a fantastic person and optimist, no doubt. So this is the fate that I will go back to the south with. With this fate, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this fate, we will be able to transform the jangling discord of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this fate, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. So let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltop of New Hampshire. Prodigious, that means extraordinary in size. So let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heightening allegiances of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the hill and the molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. So let freedom ring. So he was so optimistic that he knew about the freedom, knew that one day the freedom will definitely come for the Negro or black person. And when this happens, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, hamlet that means a small village, okay, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, thank God, thank Almighty, we are free at last. So this is an abridged version of his famous speech. As abridged, that means a brief version, a small version of his great speech. So now it's time to read some vocabulary. You know that vocabulary is so important to you. So if you read about the text and vocabulary very eagerly, you will be able to make yourself okay. So now read about the vocabulary. Manacle, that means a shackle for the hand, or bind, or bracelet or chain. So this is a synonym of manacles. Okay, segregation, that means something segregated or set apart, or isolation or solitude. So discrimination, demarcation, separation, distinction, etc. Exile, that means expulsion from one's native land by the authoritative decree. Creed, any system or codification of belief, credo or doctrine, or you can say it gospel. Oppression, that means tyranny, despotism, persecution, hardship or suffering. Oasis, a small fertile or green area in a desert region, or you can call it harbor. Nullification, that means abolishment, abrogation, dissolution or invalidation. Prodigious, that means extraordinary in size, sublime or surprising. Hamlet, a small village. Reveal, to lay open to view or disclose or divulge. Discord, lack of concord or harmony between persons and or things. So we have some synonyms here, or the most important some words here. So I think you will read the lesson carefully and practice vocabulary section, or fill in the gaps, and summary writings or flowchart in your book. So thank you for watching the video. Thank you for giving the time exactly. Thank you very much. Stay safe, be blessed. Thank you.